Hi everyone! So today's look is inspired by Troian Bellisario / Audrey Hepburn. The reason that I'm inspired by this is because Pretty Little Liars finished and then all of a sudden I was obsessed with Troian Bellisario, which she plays Spencer in Pretty Little Liars if you didn't know. And I was scrolling through Pinterest and I was looking at her and loving her, and all of a sudden I stumbled across this picture of her dressed up as Audrey Hepburn. That is her there. She's so beautiful. And obviously Audrey Hepburn is up in the corner. This look is what inspired me to create this today. Really simple and elegant, and I love it. If you're obsessing over Pretty Little Liars or old Hollywood women like I do, then please keep on watching and learn how to do this look. I'm hoping to do a few more looks inspired by old Hollywood women. If you're interested in that idea, then please let me know, because I would love to recreate, you know, Brigitte Bardot, Grace Kelly. I've got heaps more, trust me. I've been searching them and obsessed with them for the past couple of weeks. So if you would like me to do that, then I would be more than happy to. Just let me know what you would like to see. Hopefully I'll do some different videos in the upcoming weeks other than just makeup related videos. So please keep on watching the video and I will see you at the end. That was a touch weird. Okay, so let's get into this makeup tutorial. Actually, I have a secret little unboxing thingy for you as well. I'll go get it. Catch of the day. I am obsessed with that thing. So catch of the day is where you get like all of these really cheap products. They're not that much cheaper. They're probably like $5 cheaper. Some things are like $80 cheaper. What's in there? What? Ah! Massive makeup brush set. I don't even know what the brand is. Bella makeup, so that's the brand, and it's like a 32-piece set. I probably won't be using these for myself. I'll probably use them if I do someone's dead makeup or something like that. But wow, there are a lot of brushes in here, is what it looks like. And I only got it for $27. They may not be that great quality, I don't know, but that's the chance I took, and they're only $27 for all of these amazing brushes. So I'm just gonna have a feel of one of them. I don't even know what each one is for, but I think I'll figure it out. This one looks like a flat top foundation brush. Simply just says Bella on it there. I think that's cute. Yeah, they're really soft. The other thing that I got from Catch of the Day, once I put all of this away, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Anybody else watch Friends, or is it just me? Oh, it's Monica Geller's line. The other thing that I got was this here, the Australis Correct and Conceal 1 in 4 concealer palette. What I really want to use it for is the salmony shade. That one gets rid of dark circles under your eyes. So hopefully I'll be using that today in my tutorial of the look for Troian Bellisario. I've already put some moisturizer on my face. I'm just going to prime it for this look. What I'm going to be using for primer is the Revlon Youth FX Fill and Blur Primer for face and neck. You press the button at the bottom, the product shoots out like little worms. Reminds me of when you put like Vegemite and butter on saladas and you squish it together and little worms come out. I put that on my forehead, my cheeks, where else? Forehead, cheeks, nose, a little bit under the eyes and on the chin. So basically all over my face. Next thing I want to do is, I think I'm just going to apply the Conceal Correct, the salmon color. Why is the purple for dark circles? I'm supposed to use the opposite of the color wheel. I'm just going to use the salmon color because I feel like it's leading me in the wrong direction. But on the back it literally says, use purple to fade away dark circles. I probably should have read more about this before I started using it. Oh well. If anybody knows what it means to put the purple one in there, I always thought that you chose the opposite of the color wheel. So I've got blue under my eyes, which means I go for like an orangey salmony shade. But please explain. I'm going to get my lid ready for a bit of eyeshadow, and I'm going to get my eyelashes ready for a little bit of mascara. I'm just holding these and going, what do I do with these? Curling my eyelashes with the same old Manicare eye curler. Doesn't really matter which one you use, but that's the one I'm going to be using today. Remember when Rick was young, me and Susie had so much fun. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. So I don't want to talk about it, but Troian is Spencer from Pretty Little Liars, right? What the hell was up with the ending of Pretty Little Liars? I'm not going to give away details, but seriously, what the heck? I'm going to be priming my eyelids with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, the anti-aging ones. I'm going to put a little bit of matte powder on my lids just to set the primer. Oh, over that lid! There is going to be so much editing to do for this video. I'm all over the place. This still gets me a little emotional. I love the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I was one of the lucky people who got the little slip with all the names on it. A few of my friends didn't get it, which I feel really sad about. I just put my fingers in it! Ah! Sorry I wasted you. Made for Each Other, or MFEO if you're going to be specific about it. Look down into whatever mirror you have handy and just start from the middle, windscreen wiper motions. So doing the same again. I might actually bring you in a little closer just for this eye. So I'm happy with that first color, and now I'm just going to go in with the shade. I might mix Puder and Butter together. I am aware that this looks slightly darker than the picture, but once I have all of the other things on my face, this will hardly be noticeable, so happy with that. Now I'm going to take another quick squeeze at her picture. Her inner corner is really light, so I want to go and sort of cut that out a little bit. Not a cut crease, but I just want to clean it up. I'm going to take my Zoeva concealer buffer brush, a little bit of the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer just on the inner corner, and then I'll buff it out with my brush there because it's a concealer buffing brush. So that's what it's for. I feel like that just looks a tiny bit softer, less harsh with the lines there. So for my upper tight line, I'm going to use the Chi Chi brown pencil in You Sexy Thang. Now that I've tight lined that one, I'm going to start making my wing because Troian clearly has a little tiny wing coming out the side of her eye there. It looks really gentle and soft, so I'm going to use a brown eyeshadow from the Jaclyn Hill palette. You can use any brown eyeshadow, you don't have to have the Jaclyn Hill palette to do this look. I'm going to use that to create a wing. I'm going to use my Zoeva wing liner brush. When I did my trial one, I took the shade Chip. I think I'm going to use Central Park. You know who I thank the world for every day? The man who created cotton buds. So I haven't finished with the wings yet, but as you can see, this one is pretty good. Not too bad. It's just flicking out really nice. And then this guy, what are you? All things considered, pretty happy with those guys. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same brown shade, Central Park, and put it underneath my waterline, really, really close to it. And then I'm just going to put some concealer, just a dot, tiniest dot, underneath each wing, and then that way it just creates a little bit of a sharper line when I blend that in with a teeny tiny little concealer brush. So I've just gone and washed my wing liner brush by Zoeva, and I'm going to be using the Chi Chi Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe for my eyebrows today. You can see in this picture of Troian, she's got quite a strong but straight brow, so I'll try and make them look as matchy as possible. I did it okay the other day. I'm going to move on to foundation. I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. I think Healthy Mix Serum is winning. Taking that on the back of my beauty blender, which isn't a real beauty blender. It's just a makeup sponge, let's call it that. Good job, Brigitte. I'm going to go dot, 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 same as I always do. And start pressing that into my skin. To use this one solely today because it's a little bit more yellow toned. When I was looking back at the photos that I took from my trial the other day, that was something that I really didn't like about the look. It's a touch too neutral with everything that was going on. Stay with me, lad, I'm almost done. Her skin just looks like it's got a natural glow, not really, you see that? Natural glow, not a highlight. So before I powder anything down, I'm going to take the ColourPop Flexitarian. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to take the ColourPop Flexitarian highlighter and put it on a Real Technique setting brush, swirl it around in front. Not going too far towards the front. The reason that I did that before powdering is because I'm just going to blend over all of that with the rest of the product on my beauty blender, just to make it look like I've got a lit from within glow. Next step is Nude by Nature Mineral Finishing Veil. In the picture, she doesn't look like she has very much bronzing, only a teeny tiny bit of hardly noticeable contouring. So I'm going to take the middle shade of my Models Prefer Contour Palette because what else do I use? And I'm barely even touching my face with that. And I'm certainly going to put a ton of that underneath my jawline. Brows. Setting with the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper in Transparent. Okay, and the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lipstick on. So we've just wiping all of the nonsense off my lippies. I don't want to line them because her lips look quite natural. I'm just going to chuck it straight on. This is the Nars Audacious lipstick in the shade Brigitte. Makes me so happy. Just molding that into my lips because I don't want it to be too harsh. So this is my completed look. I'll put her up next to me. So I really hope you enjoyed this Troian Bellisario Audrey Hepburn inspired look. I had a lot of fun creating it. I really love it. Simple, beautiful, just like Audrey Hepburn and Troian Bellisario. I think that's her name. I really hope that's her name because I've said it about 5 bazillion times in this video. And if it's wrong, I'll be really mad. I'll check it right now. Troian Bellisario, I think that's her name. I hope you all enjoyed this video and got some tips from it. I'm hoping to do a few more of these type of glam looks. Please let me know anything you want me to do in the comment section. Hopefully I'll be doing some different things other than just makeup in the coming weeks. Well, the light just changed. Thank you, sunlight. So if you've got any ideas for me, please put it down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, 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 please like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!